Okay, we have Emeric in the bottom side being played by ttam versus ttam playing Sedge. So we're seeing a bit more variety here. Sedge, I honestly think is actually really good against Emeric. Has that option of going for archers, which are really strong against like what Emeric likes to do, which is put a crystal down and put a bunch of infantry under. Archers still hit things under crystal for a lot of damage. Because of the crystal shape, you normally tend to find units open on a couple sides. But an archer hit can come in, and like Sedge can come in with a follow-up. Archer plus X, for example. There are definitely options. You hear ttam's doing the kind of more thief wagon opening. Strong. He's done a bunch of forward, capture some villages, so that means he's gonna lose a village to a steal at some point. So besides just to say, well, if I'm gonna lose it, I might as well get as much economy beforehand as possible. Ttam is just being like, sure, like I can build Groove and get a steal, and Emeric's gonna have Groove, so yeah. And like the problem I'm seeing here for cat memes is that Sedge hasn't really been active, and that's causing problems because Emeric has Groove and is in a good position, and Sedge is just kind of like floating around in the middle. Doesn't have a good setup to attack anything this turn. It now has it for next turn, but that's a lot of time to spend moving around the map. Okay, what's Pokerbrat gonna do? Gonna get that thief out of there. And it's gonna be the same for cat memes as well. Cat memes escape with this thief, get this sword out as well. The wagon did take damage, but it'll be fine. It has the same movement on planes as a knight, and it was like a tile away from it already. The Catmuse is actually going for a kind of like all-in play here. Positioning commander just to threaten the stronghold. Has a balloon with some spears nearby.
This should protect us.
And what are we seeing from this crystal? Okay, just sets up a kind of defensive position. ttam, just gonna go for some captures. Stuff into good places. Even moves a thief. And builds the drag. Yeah, he builds the. Oh, my stronghold's under a bunch of threat. I'm gonna build a dragon. There's no anti-air over here. The mage back here is the closest one. So. I'm gonna use the wagon to get that front. But. Yeah, has to kind of like back off from this dragon. Huge threat. And ttam just kind of picking off mountain swords. I mean, they are very annoying to deal with, but they will be fine. Okay, what are we going to see here? Just seeing stuff come in. Keep Emeric safe. Probably. I imagine this dog's going to run back and heal. Yep, blocks crystal. Mage also just gets into a defensive position. Doesn't want to sacrifice itself on these spears. Ooh, that's a good lineup. We're gonna see damage. Ooh, yeah, there's a gold crit on the crystal. That gets popped. A good play from cat memes. Doesn't go for the attack. Uses the sword crit instead of Sedge. I guess worried about counter attack. But now this side's completely open. And there are really strong units coming in from ttam. Has Groove up again. Oh, that's such great positioning on this dragon. The mage not able to reach. And I guess the harpy could, but it's not going to do a lot of damage. Oh, and ttam continuing just to press up on these sides. Is absolutely strangling the economy. Catmemes is so far behind on an econ. He has 600 income this turn. Oh, I guess that's including a thief, but the point is there's not a lot of money on the board right now. Catmemes putting some pressure on the stronghold though. I guess the real question here is like, will ttam be able to absolutely smash a lot of this down? And the answer to that is probably yes. A lot of units going down. Ooh, that's a risky place to put Emeric, but might be okay. Alright, and Sedge is going to eat a huge hit from a dragon. More unit captures come in. Emeric, don't know if he can die this turn. But ooh, big sword crit. And yeah, I guess it's like, what can happen here? I don't think there's enough units. Oh, Catmus has no money. Only really has like a bunch of suicides. And I don't think that's enough. Like, basically just threw away his entire army. And did a little bit of damage on the stronghold, but Sedge is so badly injured, the dragon can just clean it up. And ttam, once again showing very dominant play, takes game 2. But good showing from Catbeams, they made it this far, they qualified for the playoffs. Falls to ttam. Has honestly been showing very dominant play, beat Cleaner Code in the last round of Swiss, and that is them qualified for the Groove of War 6 main event. So it will be interesting to see how they go, how they fare against all of the very strong players in the community that have qualified for that.